Hey there guys, it's Kyle with the Whissel Realty team. I'm really excited for you to join us for another episode of Santee Saturdays, where our goal is to spotlight local Santee businesses to learn a little bit more about who they are and the people behind these companies. Today we're going to be joined by Bryan Koci, owner of Red Tie Photography, to learn a little bit more about his Santee-based photography company. Let's sit down with Bryan and see what he's got to say. All right, Bryan, thanks so much for joining me today on Santee Saturdays.
Thank you for having me.
So you're the owner of Red Tie Photography.
I certainly am.
So tell me a little bit about your company.
So my company, Red Tie Photography, specializes in weddings and portraits. But while that's what I do, primarily, I also do a lot of other things. So headshot photography, event photography, maternity photos, kind of everything in realms of photography.
Okay. How long have you guys been in business for?
I've been open for about 4 years now. I started photography back when I started working at Best Buy. I had the mindset of, if I'm going to do something, I was selling cameras at the time, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. So I bought my first camera, started shooting a bunch. My first year photographing weddings, my goal was to photograph with as many wedding photographers as possible and as many weddings as possible. So my first year I shot 25 weddings with other photographers, really learned what I liked, what I didn't like, and kind of developed my own style from that.
And what kind of inspires you when it comes to photography?
You know, my goal is I want to make the photos appear as the human eye sees them. The cool thing with cameras is they can stop motion, you can get a cool image, but the camera can't see all the darks and all the brights. So when someone says, oh, I want a picture with me and the sunset, with the camera itself, you can't do that. So what I do is I use a variety of techniques using flash and diffusers and a whole bunch of stuff to really make the scene appear as if we're seeing it with our eyes, and then kind of boost it up a little bit.
Very cool. So you live in Santee yourself.
I do.
What kind of things do you like to do in Santee?
You know, I love networking with people. One thing that I really love about Santee is the people. My wife was Miss Santee 2012, and what the really cool thing about that is it really helped us get involved with the community, meet people with the chamber, and really kind of get to know people, get to know the locations, get to know businesses, and really kind of connect.
So tell me about one of the favorite things you've ever photographed.
You know, I love photographing weddings. I love photographing engagement sessions. There's a couple couples I work with that the really cool thing is I've been able to get through their entire kind of lifespan so far. So I photographed senior portraits into engagement sessions, into their weddings, to maternity pictures. So kind of getting the whole gamut as they grow as a couple. Okay,
and if somebody wants to get a hold of you regarding some photography, where would they find you?
They can look on my website, redtiephotography.net, or give me a call, 619-244-0399.
Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Santee Saturdays. If you own a local Santee business and would like to be spotlighted in a future episode, please give me a call at 858-699-3895. Thanks and have an awesome day.